Welcome to Music Over Matter. Today, we have compiled a list of some of the weirdest collabs between rapper and singer, rapper, pop star, whatever, that actually works. There's a lot of weird collabs that happen all the time, and they just suck ass. But we picked out some of our favorites throughout the past decade or so, some more. Of course, let us know in the comments other weird collabs that we of course missed and we should go over in another video or something like that. So let's get started. The one we're going to start with is what kind of inspired this entire video, because we've had some weird collabs recently, but the most recent is Quavo and Lana Del Rey.
Come on, take a ride with me. Tough like the sky from the parallel of
The songs that your mama sang to you, and the world like a diamond shining in the world.
Like Aiden said, this is the song that inspired the video. When I saw these two together on a song, I was like, what is this gonna sound like? It's a hit. This song is amazing.
Yeah, Quavo sounds really good. It's more weird that it's Quavo and Lana Del Rey, because it's not necessarily weird that Lana Del Rey is working with a rapper, because Lana Del Rey works with a ton of people, but Quavo specifically was like a shock. But yeah, I know this song is very well received.
Next is a entire album that we just got recently, which went over a lot better than I thought it would, which is Bad Cameo with James Blake and Lil Yachty. We have a reaction on the channel for this album, one of my favorites that have come out this year.
Like he said, we do have a full reaction to it if you want to see us, but that album, no one knew what to expect going in, but it definitely worked out. That was an album instead of a song, which makes it even crazier that it all worked out. James Blake has always been top tier, but our next one, I remember when this album came out and this song was like, what the absolute hell? And that is Take What You Want by Post Malone with Ozzy Osbourne and Travis Scott.
Features like that on one song is kind of crazy to see. Always with these weird ones, it's like, what are you expecting out of it, really? There's no world where you think those two would collaborate with each other.
Those three even.
Yeah.
Post and Ozzy kind of makes sense. Post and Travis kind of makes sense. All three together makes no sense.
No. I'm glad it happened. It made a moment for a little bit there, so.
Yeah, and I think that song shows how to use every artist perfectly. You get Post Malone and Ozzy doing the hooks. Travis has a good verse. You get a Ozzy guitar solo at the end. It was the perfect storm there.
Speaking of Travis, on his 2023 album Utopia, we have West Side Gun as a feature on Lost Forever.
Lost on islands driven in both cars. Just bring your girl, feel like she both eyes.
Hey yo, whip the cocaine to the pop bus. You was on the porch, I was locked up.
First one to pop, first to earn the strike. 3 strikes in, 25 to life.
I think everyone kind of got desensitized to this, so the main Travis fans, because he was playing this at shows a long time. So when we heard West Side Gun on the album, it was oh, we've heard this song before. That doesn't take away from the fact that West Side Gun was on a Travis Scott project.
Yeah, and we heard it before it was a fashion show, I forget, but it didn't have the beat switch either.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a whole new song at that point.
Yeah, I think everyone just got desensitized because we heard it, but
yeah,
such a weird mix. I mean, one of the top moments for me on Utopia is that transition between West Side Gun and Travis part. The boom, boom, boom. That shit is so hard. I don't know what it is with the way Travis's voice comes in as West Side Gun's still doing it. Definitely a top moment for me on Utopia. If you're enjoying listening to the weird collabs so far, be sure to scroll down and hit that subscribe button for us for more hip-hop related content. And let's get back to it. Another one that I remember being oh Lord, this could be the worst song of all time. Ended up working. What's Your Name by Tyler featuring NBA Youngboy.
Oh, you look malnourished. Let's get some bread, fried an egg. You drowning in syrup. Girlfriend, what's your name?
Your body competitive fashion, I hope you ain't got the shit that I bought.
Yeah, one of the best songs on Call Me If You Get Lost. NBA Youngboy's only good performance.
Yep.
I like the lightheartedness of that song, and I think Youngboy just goes really well on the beat. somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect much out of NBA Youngboy. I know, like, fans of his will get pissed, but, you know, seeing NBA Youngboy on a track does not get me excited. So when I saw that, you know, but ended up working well. Maybe it's not that weird in terms of rapper and rapper, but I wouldn't expect to see NBA Youngboy on a Tyler track.
Yeah. For the next feature, he shows up through the album, but it's Kodak Black and Kendrick Lamar. He shows up through Mr. Morale, but the song that they have together, Silent Hill. Jump out my skibbity.
What?
Push these niggas off me like push these bitches off me like push these niggas off me like
Silence. I'm stressed out.
shh, be quiet.
Track hard lines like a slingshot. Big ol' ruby diamond on my pinky finger. That bitch look like a mini pop.
I still don't think I fully understand why Kodak is on Mr. Morale so much. I still don't understand, I don't think. But it was weird hearing him. But then again, Kodak must have something about him that people like. Everyone likes working with him and everyone likes including him on shit. So he's got to have something.
And wasn't there like jokes before the album saying like Kendrick Lamar, his next album, Kendrick Lamar feat Kodak Black?
Yeah.
It was like a joke.
And then it happened.
And then it actually happens.
But I like that song. I think
Oh yeah.
the beat is hard. Kodak has a good verse on it. So next is probably the weakest song on the list.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we can consider it good.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't even know if it works with this video idea, but we had to include it because it is easily the weirdest one on the list, I would say.
Or it's like a weird time that it came out
As
too.
well.
Yeah.
Which is The Adventures of Moon Man and Slit.
Tell him Mr. Charm, I'm in breeze mode to the gods, can't stop a hero when he in flight. Rehab, all good, help me figure out another plan.
Jordan like bitch, you wish you could score like this. Yeah, not even at half court I'd miss. I just use the same basket as you shopping. Now I'm in a fucking casket from you coughing.
It was such a weird timing for the song too, and it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like really, Kid Cudi was just in the middle of his Man on the Moon 3 release or rollout, and he just drops this song randomly. It was better. It aged kind of bad because of the subject matter, because it just talks about the pandemic, or Eminem at least talks about the pandemic on it.
Definitely a weird collab. What's also weird is that nothing's came out of it.
Yeah.
Like normally when there's a team up of artists, they make 2 songs, one for one artist, one for the other. There's been no Kid Cudi on an Eminem project.
Yeah.
Maybe we're recording this before Death of Slim Shady, but maybe there's Kid Cudi on that. But
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
They could do better.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
That song was
yeah.
literally a throwaway. I don't know why it was made or why it was put out, but it was weird.
Yeah, maybe to try to combine 2 audiences together. I don't know.
I don't know, but it was weird.
Yeah. Another very strange collab that ended very well. 21 Savage and Childish Gambino with Monster.
Feeling so good, my smoke song. Hit it so good, my choke song. I pull out the game so weak. If they paid you to do it, you don't gotta ask what you worth. Me and Savage, we came from the dirt. Pain and the hunger made us savage. Came from the bottom, disadvantage. The money and the fame make a monster.
Maybe it's not weird now because 21 Savage is huge, but at the time that this came out, you have to realize 21 Savage was seen as this new kid on the block. But I think this song kind of shows how 21 Savage evolved on this project.
Yeah.
He was able to get these more substantial features with deeper concepts on tracks because he changed his subject matter or deepened his subject matter than what was on like Savage Mode and like all these songs that got him big up to that point.
Of course, this album had hidden features on it, but this was by far the craziest hidden feature out of all of them. Childish Gambino, that one's like so out of the blue that you would never think he'd be featured on a 21 Savage song.
All right, we're taking it back to pop. This is every retail worker's worst nightmare. We're only going to play 4 seconds of this track because I can't listen to this song. Camilla Cabello and Young Thug with Havana.
Just graduated fresh on campus.
That's actually enough.
Yeah, maybe now with her new album, it's not as weird because she had Playboi Carti and Drake on the album, but very, very odd for
way back when this song came out. God, I fucking hate that song so much. But it's catchy. It's good, I guess.
It is catchy.
It worked, so it fits in the video.
Jeffrey. I love that so much. Next is another Kid Cudi one, Show Out with Skepta and Pop Smoke.
Pop smoke, big smoke, clipping the stick in the coat. Me and the team running up, hitting up, sending up, get them on impact. Get me lost, pray for me. What's the cause? Everything. Show up, see us pull up, pull up.
Looking at our list now, this is probably the least weird one we have. It is still weird. I wouldn't expect Cudi on a Man on the Moon album to have Pop Smoke or Skepta or both on a drill beat. So I would say this classifies as weird. I would also classify this as it works because this song is really fun. And it's still good. This shit still holds up.
Yeah, it was like at that point in time where mainstream artists are trying to get their hand at drill.
Yeah.
Like Travis Scott the year before that had Gaddy with Puff Smoke. Kid Cudi he did a really good job over drill. It sounds like he studied flows and patterns on it and used that to his advantage.
Next is The Weeknd and Daft Punk.
Really point to just to hurt you. Switch on my core if I kill any pain. I'm a motherfucking star boy.
On Starboy, he has Starboy the song and I Feel It Coming with Daft Punk.
But Starboy wipes. So.
Oh yeah. It maybe isn't as weird with the direction The Weeknd has taken, more of a dance style music to have Daft Punk, but seeing that from Beauty Behind the Madness.
Yeah.
And also having it on the first track is kind of crazy.
And the single, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes it weird. It's not weird anymore.
No.
Like you said, at all, because The Weeknd went more Starboy route with his music. But
Yeah.
before Starboy, The Weeknd was seen as this dark R&B, like, you know, sexist, misogynist, like crazy person with pineapple hair. But
Jesus. You say that shit so nonchalantly. How the hell am I supposed to keep?
But Starboy was a complete like change of pace, so that's why Daft Punk is so weird.
Yeah. Our last one that we have is Heard 'Em Say by Kanye and Adam Levine.
And I know the government administers AIDS. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. But we'll find a way. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today.
I would say this would be weird, even if it dropped today. This shit's weird. Good song though.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, he just has like the hook and a little bit of the outro on it.
Yeah, Adam Levine kills it. Good Kanye verses, but yeah, definitely a weird combo. Again, let us know in the comments other weird collabs, and if we get enough comments or suggestions, maybe we'll do another video looking at your guys' comments about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.